Hey friends, this video is for our 2-year-olds room for October week 2, and all month long we're asking who can help you be brave, and our bottom line is God can help me be brave. And our memory verse for the month, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for the Lord your God goes with you. Deuteronomy 31:6. So last week we learned all about Rahab and the spies, and this week our story is about David and Goliath. And our story focus is I can be brave because God is with me. A young shepherd named David is brave and faces Goliath when no one else will, because he knows that God is with him. With just a sling and a stone, David shows us that God can help us be brave enough to stand up to anything, even a cruel giant that wants to kill us, while a fearful king and his army stand by and watch. So very well-known story. I love that we are teaching it this week and teaching kids how to be brave. So just make sure that you are to the room by 8:20 and 10:20. Few reminders here. You just want to get checked in. Make sure you've got everything ready to go. There's free donuts and coffee in the garage door room for any volunteers. As kids are coming in, you can turn on the Alexa by saying, "Alexa, play Orange Kids music." Then kiddos will start to roll in at 8:30 and 10:30. They can just free play with toys around the room. Then at about 8:55/10:55, you can clean up to do the intro game. So you can have all the kids freeze. You can say, everybody touch your head, touch your belly, touch your toes, grab a bubble, put it in your mouth. Okay, friends, we're going to clean up, and then we're going to march over to the carpet, and we're going to sit crisscross applesauce. And then once you have the majority of the kids' attention, some of the co-leaders can be continuing to clean up and even start to set up the tables for snack after a large group while the main leader is doing the first game. So this first game, you've got 8 little shields and 8 big shields, and they all have different colors on them. So there are 2 of each color for the little shield, 2 of each color for the big shield. You're going to spread those out around the room. And first, maybe you're going to show the kids what a shield is. Oh, I forgot to I'm going to go get a pretend shield so you can show them. And then you're going to say, on the count of 3, you guys are going to go around the room and find the shields. And when you have one, you're going to bring it back to the carpet. Then once they've all been found, you're going to have kids help you separate them into 2 piles, big shields and little shields. And then you're going to match the colors. And you'll just close by saying, today we're going to hear a Bible story about a boy named David and how God helped him to be brave. God can help everyone, big or little, be brave. And then while you got the kids on the carpet, you can watch your large group. So you just have to make sure that your TV is on using the Roku remote. You'll put it to the 4s and 5s room input, and then you need to use the silver remote to turn the Apple TV on. You'll play the week 2 preschool at home video. It's about 10 minutes long. While the story's going on, one leader should be keeping the kids interested by saying like, oh, hi, Allie. Everybody say, hi, Allie, and kind of getting them involved in the video. Other volunteers can be setting up tables and chairs for snack. After the video's over, you can pass out snack, and then you can do these additional activities in whatever order you like. Sometimes it seems best to do the craft right after snack while kids are still sitting at the table. So for this week, their craft is kind of twofold. The first one is this coloring page, and they can color it in, and then you're going to give them all a label with these rocks on it, and they'll put it right there to show David slinging his rocks at Goliath. And then also they're not in yet, they're going to be white slap bracelets, and kids are going to each get 2 white slap bracelets, and they're going to be like their superhero cuffs. And so they can put one of each of these stickers on each of their slap bracelets. So every kid will get 2 of these, one for one bracelet, one for the other bracelet, and then they could put their bracelets on. Just don't forget to write their names on them. So that's their craft for this week. And if you want to, while you're doing their craft, this is a little review of the story that you can review with the kids as they're doing their craft. Then a few of the other activities, you can do these in whatever order you like. You can do them all. You can do a few, just depends on how your day is going. So to practice the memory verse, you're going to gather kids together at the carpet, practice it a few times, and then you'll say it with a big voice, really loud, then with a little voice, quiet, then with a big body up on their tippy toes, really big motions, and then with a little body, quieted down and tiny motions. And you can just close by saying something like, in our story today, we learned about a brave little guy named David who challenged a big giant named Goliath. God helped David be brave against Goliath. And God can help me be brave. So tell me, who can help you be brave? God can help you be brave. And then we've got a couple little games. The first one, you can set up 2 different tables and split kids into 2 groups just so that there's not as long of a wait at each table. And then what you'll do is you'll put all this stuff is in this red bin. You'll put one of these Goliaths at the end of each table. You might have to do a little finagling to get them to stand. And then you're going to give each kid 3 balls, and they're going to roll the ball down the table, and they get 3 chances to try to knock Goliath over. Okay, so you can have two games going at one time. There's enough in there for 2 games going at one time. And then the second game is 5 rocks. So you're going to lay the parachute out on the floor. And then they're not in yet either, but I've got 2-inch pom-pom balls coming. So they're big pom-pom balls. You're going to scatter them all around the room, and you're going to tell kids to go around and collect 5 pom-pom balls. And these are going to be like they're stones, and they're going to put them on top of the parachute. And after everybody's added their pom-poms to the parachute, you're going to pick up the parachute and shake it a few times. And then you can do some really big flings to try to throw off all the rocks, the pom-poms, and then you can play it again. Repeat 1 or 2 more times. And then if you want, you can close by saying, David knew that God was always with him and helped him be brave. David didn't need armor, just 5 smooth rocks in his sling. 1 rock was all it took to knock Goliath down, and God helped David be brave. God can help us be brave too. So who can help you be brave? God can help me be brave. So the parachute's up there, and I will add the pom-pom balls. So that's it for this week, guys. Thank you so much for serving in our 2-year-old room. You guys are amazing. So grateful for each and every one of you, and we'll see you on Sunday.